Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I want to be bright, colorful today, and how you folks out there doing? I hope whatever you're doing, you're enjoying your day. Even if you're working, I hope that where you're working at, you're comfortable, you're relaxed, and you're having fun or whatever. Um, Today I'm going to talk about first, number one. Can someone give me advice on um, why will they vote for 2024? Give me a reason why you will vote. My reason, like May Daily Opinion, my reason is I'll vote if it had anything that has something to, do with me. A lot of America would like to vote for something that have a little bit of something to do with them. We're voting on whatever they have in the ballot. It's really nobody issue. A lot of things that we want to vote for, it just don't add up. Because me myself, I want to vote, and I will say it till December of 2024 or November of 2024, because that'll be the month that everybody votes. I want to vote that health care will change. I want to vote that when you're sick, you'll get some kind of help. Don't tell me it ain't no money. It's money there. I want to vote for what people that have a disability, and no matter what it is, they might not be able to walk, they may not be able to talk, whatever it is, they should have some kind of insurance that will cover that. Then we got another thing people don't really talk about. There's people with issues like mental illness. A person could be ill, mental ill, and they need to go and be put in a different kind of setting. You can call all day, oh, this person needs help, It could be my child, it could be an uncle, it could be a daddy, it could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be an auntie, whoever. We need to get programs for them and get them off the street. A lot of them lack of taking their medication. A lot of them don't have their medication, but, when you call and tell police or whoever, this person have mental illness and they need to go into place, you know what they do? It's not their problem. It is not their problem that that person needs to go. They have it where they're not making room for mental illness people. They most likely are letting them hurt or kill somebody. Why? Why do it have to be like that? They go out and kill somebody, or the police have to kill them. They need to build more places for people with this kind of mental illness. They need, when someone calls from their home, they shouldn't have to deal with that. You know what I mean? They shouldn't. We're not professionals. We're not licensed to deal with mental issues. Because some of it can get really bad where you can't handle it. They end up hurting you. I don't want to be hurt. That's why I call the officer. But they say they have a choice if they want to go there. But if you're mental ill, you ain't got no damn choice where you should be put at. That don't make no sense. You got a mental illness, and I can make the decision where I want to be put. I decide, no, I don't want to go there. You do not have the decision to tell no one that where you don't want to go. Because if your mind is not right, and then when you go out and hurt somebody, police end up shooting and kill you. Kill your child. But you ask for that help way, way back. It shouldn't be really lawsuits. You know why? If they take care of the situation, it wouldn't be no lawsuit. Lawsuits occur when people don't do right, when authorities don't do right. Laws need to be changed about mental illness. Those laws need to be changed. It shouldn't be that person makes a decision where he or she should go, especially when the mind ain't clicking right. Especially when the mind ain't clicking right. That person needs to be in a place. I remember the time you used to be able to call and say, this person ain't right and they need to be in the home. You can take them there. You can't do that no more. They ain't got no room for people like that. But it shouldn't be people like that. They don't have room for mental illness people. And I think that is sad. That is very, very sad. This person go out there and strangle somebody. They wait till the victim hurts somebody. And that's when they take them down. Take them down before that even happens. Get them some help before that happens. And this subject, what I'm talking about, is about mental illness. Mental illness. That's why I got all these colors in the background, like psychedelic. You know, it's back into that type of world when somebody have that choice to just tell you, no, I don't want to go. And then you see the person ain't right, but you still don't take them in because that person have the choice. I don't think it should be like that. I really don't, but you know, this is how the world is. The world is surrounded about what they want. That's why I said we're living in the last days. We're living in the last days, and the reason I say that is no law. It's lawlessness. Lawlessness. They're not doing a damn thing when it's something that's important. Something that's not important, oh yeah, they're going to do something about it. But that ain't something they should be focused on. Focus on these mental illness people. And I think all those homeless people are mental illness. Most of them, I can't say 100%, but most of them, their mind ain't right. Do you think I'm going to go and lay on the street? No, my brain is perfectly fine. But somebody that ain't got it together, please believe me, it's not there. But some of them do want to be out there, but there's some that don't and don't have no other choice. They have closed down so many places for mental illness people. They'll put money towards something else. Put it towards mental illness people. Put it towards that, you know. Make it work. Make that work, you know. They're not even giving it a second thought. You know, these folks running out for president and all that. I know they think about the war. Yeah, there's a war out there. But what about those mental illness people? What about that? What about it? They don't say anything about the mental illness people. The only thing they're thinking about is war. War, Social Security, you know, stuff like that. You know, fighting over, oh, we're going to cut it off. That's what they like. You know, even people with housing, they might say, oh, we're going to shut it down. You know, is that going to help anybody? That's going to make things worse. You'll see more people on the street. More people than you ever see. I don't care if they got Section 8 or whatever. If they cut those things out, people will be on the street. The rent is high. And you talking about mental illness people, the people that got put out, they're going to be mental ill. Because where are they going to go? It's not that they trying to live off the government or anything. The rent is so high. Even a person that has a good job might need Section 8. They might need it. Too expensive. Everywhere is getting expensive. Expensive, expensive, expensive. You know what? People need to stand up. People need to fight. Nobody fighting about no issues. They just walking around like, oh, well, I got a job. But what about the people that don't? What about those people? You really don't know if they try to work. Some people don't even have the skills. Train them. If they don't have the skills, train them for a job. But all this hokey pokey, it's good to go to college, but all this hokey pokey, some of the stuff you're taking up, you don't even need it when you get a job. Now, certain math you need, like for nursing and all that, or, chemistry, stuff like that, you need math. Because you got to be able to measure. You can't measure, you're going to fuck with somebody else. They be all drugged up and everything, and you end up giving them a heart attack. You might give them too much. It's bad enough. Some people have their license to do it, and they're killing people. Because they're not thinking about their job anymore like they used to. Their job is not that important to them like it used to be. And there's a lot of people want to kick back or whatever. Oh, yeah, I gave the meds, I did this, I shouted out. But then you want to sit around and talk to your friends all day. What kind of darn nurse are you? So I went from homeless, mental, and to nurses. I did all that in a segment. All of that. So, if anyone have anything to say about what I put out here, it's May Daily Opinion. It's my opinion, not your opinion. You have an opinion, then you write it down right at the bottom. And that's why they have where you can make a remark. Instead of sitting around gathering with somebody else, gather with me. And we have a good conversation about this mess, homeless, mental illness. Mental illness people need help just as much as a person homeless. You can get the mental illness people together and put them in the hospital and give them warm clothes and where they can eat. That'll be fine. That's called helping people. A lot of people don't want to help nobody. They just say, oh, well, that person mental. Oh, well, they done lost their place. That's the wrong way to think. That is the wrong way to think. I pray for each and every one of you to have a place to stay. I pray for each and every one of you to have a place to stay. It's nothing being homeless. I done been through some things coming up. I've been through some things. And it's not pretty to not have no place to stay. I ain't saying like I didn't have my mother. She opened the door anytime, but I always wanted to be on my own. But being on your own, being on the street, that ain't cool. What you think, I'm going to lay on some cement and get a cover and say, oh, I'm all right? We're in the United States. We're not in a third world country. We're not. We should be able to do better than this. We got these politicians out there yakking their mouth. All they talking about is war. War, Pakistan, whatever. That's all they're talking about. What about the United States? What about us? What about us? There's people that need a place to stay. There's people that have mental issues. What about them? What about them? What are you going to do? You gonna get on that stage and get to running and yakking your mouth. I'm not voting for nobody that is not dealing with the issues that I see out here. I'm not voting. But that might be one vote down, but that's all right. I'm not voting for something that can't. I don't see you even trying to straighten society. You're not even talking about the mental illness people at all. You're not talking about them. You're talking about war and, other situations. And then they got it off things they're not talked about because now they're talking about what somebody did in the news. This man had his house raided. I guess it's Diddy. They talking about that. That's important, but think about the American people. Think about that. I understand you wanted to be on the news, but have some time for American people, the mental illness people. Think about it. And then, this was about a month ago. They say I'm descendant of my mom. Okay, they want to give you Section 8. My mom been dead over 20-something years, and they trying to pass out flyers for that. What you can do, you can give people money and let them pick out where they need to live. That's what you can do. Because as long as you have Section 8 housing or whatever, I mean, I've been there, I lived in both. As long as you have that, the government have control over you. Give me money so I can purchase a home. Do that. Give me money so I can purchase a home. You know, if you putting stuff out that is not true, I ain't seen one person get no place yet. They decided, no, we don't want to give you $500,000. No, we'll just put you on our housing. That's wrong. We have always been done wrong. We have always been at the back of the seat. We're in the background. We're in the background. It is not right, you know. It is not right, you know. You're going to do something, do it right. You know, like just like the Indians. They gave them the land, and also they got casinos. You know, if you're gonna do for us right, you know, it's people that the parents not here and the ancestors not here. You know, they long gone. You know, it's not just blacks that been arrayed or whatever, but you need to be right. You know, give us what we supposed to have. You know, I ain't saying I ain't got nowhere to live, but do right. You have destroyed a lot of things. Let us be able to build. We have built before, but y'all tore it down. You know, a lot of blacks have owned banks, stores, and all that. They burnt that up. They burnt that up, but people forget what they did. But I have not forgotten because I read about it. But so, I'm just saying that this people just ain't right. So, I talked about mental illness. I talked about homeless, and I talked about the center, you know, where people are old but never get it. So just keep following me. This is May Daily Opinion. My opinion, not your opinion. And God bless you. Oh, also, you may write to Mabel Collins 703 at Gmail. MableCollins 703 at gmail.com. Also, remember, you probably see this charting everywhere. I'm riding. Hey. A wife fighting against all odds is riding through July 2024. You have a wonderful day. God love you. I love you too. Continue following me on all platforms. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Follow me, and so you can save a date and buy my book, A Wife Fighting Against All Odds. I love you, and you have a wonderful day, and God loves you too. Good night.